my goodness, has it been a busy couple of weeks for our Donkey Kong mate, our gorilla mate, our furry friend. G'day everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel, Nintendo Down Under. A couple of weeks ago, a Donkey Kong game has been made and it's ready to go. Donkey Kong 64 may never be released again the way you see it, but be released as a complete new remake. We've got Donkey Kong trademarks going on. It is just busy. It is just happening. We're going to cover it. We're going to talk about it. Here we go. So if you're just chiming in for the first time in terms of Donkey Kong, wanting to know what is actually happening with this thing, well, let me get you up to speed now. The Nintendo Switch, it's been out for a very, very long time, and we haven't had a true brand new Donkey Kong game on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, we've had Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, but Tropical Freeze was a port from the Wii U, so it's not a brand new Nintendo Switch game. And because the Nintendo Switch is such a successful console, the most successful home Nintendo console ever made, you think Donkey Kong, one of the most well-known gorillas in the world, would have its own game on the Nintendo Switch, but year after year, nothing happened. We had rumours a few years ago that the team that made Super Mario Odyssey, another amazing game on the Nintendo Switch, was working on a new Donkey Kong game. Everyone was like, oh wow, what's it going to be? Is it going to be a 3D open world? But then we heard no, that they want to do that 2D side-scrolling, which for me, I'm a little bit disappointed with. It all went quiet, we had rumours, we had leaks, we had nothing, it just wasn't happening. It went real quiet and stale there. But a few weeks ago, Zippo, a well-known leaker online who's got a lot of things right in the past, said a new Donkey Kong game isn't just in development, it is finished. It is gold, it is ready to go. All they need to do is release it. But why? Why has Nintendo not released this new Donkey Kong game? Apparently there are other Nintendo games that are sitting there done and completed too that are just not being released. That's for another video another time, but why is Nintendo doing this? If a new Donkey Kong game is ready to go, are they delaying it because they have other plans to release some sort of Donkey Kong 64 remaster before that? They want to do it at Christmas time? Do they have it planned next year? I don't know. What are your thoughts in the comments down below about that one? And now we're going to talk about the new rumour that's surfacing around lately, and I've actually thought about it and thought, maybe that could be a good idea after all. I'm talking about one of the more controversial Donkey Kong games ever made. Donkey Kong 64 for the Nintendo 64 is the only 3D open world Donkey Kong game they've ever made. Every other Donkey Kong game has been 2D traditional side scroller. With this one, they went the collectathon open world, gotta go backtracking. A lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't like it, a lot of people still sit on the fence with this, and because of this controversy, they never sort of revisited this. And if they wanted to do Donkey Kong 64 again, I suppose they couldn't just release it the way it is, because a lot of people don't like the backtracking of the doing the same thing over and over again. Don't get me wrong, there's some people out there that love it, but some people aren't as keen. So maybe they could do a complete new remaster of this game. Same formula, same story modes, same sort of maps, but change up the collectathon a bit. Make the graphics a bit more clean. Make the characters a bit more crisp. Don't have to go and get all those gold bananas and, you know, blueprints. Just maybe they need to calm that down. For me personally, if they wanted to release DK64 just, you know, a bit more HD or on the NSO, I'd be okay with that. I'd be happy with that. I would go play it now. But some people might think, well, no, I wasn't really keen on that, but if they bring it out as a remaster, which is being spoken about, maybe that might get people more excited. But if they bring it out as a remaster, then they can't put it on the NSO for the Nintendo 64 app, because it's not really a Nintendo 64 game anymore. It's more of a Nintendo 64 game that's been recolored, revamped, reintroduced and reinvigorated, so it might be a separate release, and that seems like a bit of work. I don't know if Nintendo would want to really do that, but maybe because they've got this Donkey Kong game finished, ready to go, and it's not being released yet because they got plans for this remaster that's being spoken about to get people excited about Donkey Kong game that comes out in, say, a few months' time. I doubt it. And then later on, 6 months' time, we got this Donkey Kong game to follow up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about that one. And the last big one that's got people even more buzzing is the Donkey Kong trademark. Now, Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony, they are always trademarking their games to make sure they have legal rights to it, so in the future they can still make these games, even though they may not be planning to make these games. They still need to trademark things just in case that, hey, we are planning maybe in 5-10 years time, whatever, we're going to make something about this game. It still belongs to us. So it's just a standard trademark. What's everyone so buzzing about this one? Well, the thing that got people buzzing about this trademark, that it was spoken about in there specifically about portable electronic console, meaning, well, hey, if they want to trademark something that's portable, electronic and hardware, that is a Nintendo Switch. Last time I looked, they don't make Game Boy games anymore. Last time I looked, they don't make 3DS games anymore. So when it comes to portable consoles, well, they must be talking about the Nintendo Switch. Does that mean that they're getting all their trademarks and ducks lined up in a row because this game that they have made, they are sitting on, is ready to go, but they need to get all their legal stuff sorted out and make sure that is go? Are they doing that because this remaster that has been spoken about lately as well, that might be coming out eventually, so they want to trademark that as well for the Nintendo Switch? Because like we stated earlier in this video, the Nintendo Switch, the most successful home Nintendo console ever made. The Wii U was a bust. The Wii U, terrible. Stocks, terrible. People weren't buying it. People weren't talking about Nintendo. They had to make mini consoles of the NES and the SNES to get people buzzing. The Switch came out and bang, Nintendo is reinvigorated again. So you think Donkey Kong, a well known. People don't even have to know Nintendo, and people know what Donkey Kong is. It's referred to, it's referenced. It's a well-known game, well-known character, Yes, this game might make a lot of sense to make because they need to do one. Surely, I understand previous sales of other Donkey Kong games have been declining, and I'm a big advocate because they keep making these boring, same old 2D games. Yes, a great 2D traditional game is awesome. The original Donkey Kong Country games are some of the best games I've ever played. Donkey Kong Country, the original one on the SNES, my goodness, the best game ever. But now we are looking at open world games, we are looking at adventures, we are looking, our minds want different things now, and I personally think that Donkey Kong needs to go to that 3D world again, even the Kirby style. Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below what you think of that one. And when it comes to trademarks, hey, they could just be trademarking it just because they want to make sure it still belongs to them, and these rumors mean nothing. But again, in the comments down below, I want you to let me know what you think of all of this, because there's a lot to talk about here with this Donkey Kong trademark. We got a Donkey Kong IP apparently that's finished, ready to go by Zippo, who doesn't just throw things out there nilly-willy. If he's saying it, there must be some merit to this. This Donkey Kong remaster, what do you think of that? Oh my goodness, I would be very keen for that. But it would have to be a separate release and seems a little bit more complicated there. But like I said, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on all of this, what we discussed today. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.